Yes, it's Thursday. It's another thankful Thursday. Health, strength, and your ability to create wealth. What are you thankful for? Well, if you're following me the last 2 Thursdays, you're seeing that I've had an affinity for something with the words beginning with P. 2 weeks ago, I did something on the word preparation. Then it was perseverance. And guess what? I'm still in the word of P. Can you guess what it is? Purpose, power. What could it be? Well, I'm thankful for position. Yes, positioning. When you look at positioning, it's the role or the placement of something or somebody. When you look at the position that something is in, is where it's actually standing, which role it's playing inside that particular arena. It doesn't have to be sports. It can be something as simple as a team. It could be in your work office. It could be in your family. What position are you playing? Right? Are you the sister, the brother, the husband, the wife? All of these things, we play various different positions. From a sports aspect, when we think about basketball or soccer or football, all of these things that are team sports, you have various different positions that people play. And in those positions, they do various different things to try to accomplish one common goal, which is to win the game at hand. Even if it's a solo sport, like somebody that's playing tennis, there's various different places that they position themselves on the court to try to get the best position so that they can receive the ball and actually score. All of these things are critical when we break it down for how this breaks up or how it actually factors into our life. Positioning is so critical because as you grow and you start to mature, you start to observe and recognize that you're responsible for your positioning. You're responsible for the environments that you put yourself in. You're responsible for the people that you put yourself around. You're responsible for the things that you allow to go inside your head. The position that you put yourself in, you are responsible. Because once you put yourself in a particular position, there's going to be some outcomes. There's going to be some things that happen. You don't walk into oncoming traffic without looking both ways because you want to position yourself for you to cross the road without getting any harm. And it's the same thing in life. We have to look at these things very critically and start to understand that our positioning is very critical. Why I say that is this: regardless of the tools and the skills that you have, if you position yourself incorrectly, you will never get the full outcome of them. If you were to take some seeds out of the shop and you were to place them on side of a concrete sill and it getting no light, no water, no proper soil, you know what's going to happen? It will never grow. Even though you pay top dollar for the soil, even for the seeds, even though they are valuable seeds, they would never grow because you did not position them to actually be fruitful. You didn't position them in an environment where they can actually get what they need to actually be fruitful. And that's no different from ourselves. The skills and the principles that we have, all the stuff we have in our toolbox, we still have to position ourselves so we can execute with what we have. There's some people that are putting themselves in different positions that there's going to be no outcome. There's going to be nothing worthwhile. There's going to be nothing worth profitable. And it's all going to go humdrum and doldrum. The things that they're putting inside their minds, the people that they're surrounding themselves with, they're all positioned and they're doing nothing. And so when you start to look at the position that you're in, start to analyze and observe what's going on around you. Are you positioning yourself for maximum impact, for maximum profit, for maximum outcome? Let's go back to teams for a minute. When you're on a team, the different positions that you play, you may not be the captain, you may not be the one in charge, but because you play a part on that team, you are critical for its outcome. And you have to understand that your position is just as important than everybody else on the team. And sometimes your position may just be the one that offers the encouragement. You may be the one that takes the notes. You may be the one that handles the money. You may be the one that makes sure that everybody shows up on time, that gets the reminder call. You may be the one that's handling the projects. There's various different positions different people play. And you have to understand that you may be handling the attendance on this team, and on the next team you may be handling the finances, and on the next team that you're on, you may be the one in charge. Every time that you are in a position yourself to learn from where you are. positioning is very critical. If you want seeds to grow, you have to position them so they can get the proper nutrients, the proper sunlight, the proper water, so they can flourish and they can get what they need. You're no different. If you want to see yourself to flourish, make sure that you're positioning yourself in the environment around people with the correct tools that you can actually utilize and see the benefits from. Yes, it's another Thankful Thursday. Health, strength, and your ability to create wealth. Go out there and position yourself properly.